I'm Adriana. He's Jamie. We've been married for, how long have we been married?
14 years.
14 years. Sort of high school sweethearts.
I learned that I was not able to have kids biologically. I had thought about being a dad every single day of my life. You know, I think when I was a senior in high school, I was awarded like most likely to be a dad or something like that. We assumed that we were going to have our biological children and then adopt, and so in 2018, I get a call from the doctor saying, yeah, you can't have kids. It just felt like a really cruel joke and feeling like these kids that we had in our mind died. We went through a period of obvious grieving, and 6 months later, we picked ourselves up off the floor, and the Lord was gracious through all that. And then we decided, you know what, we've always talked about adoption. Let's move forward with adoption. Yeah, we went straight from 0 to 4, and it was the first time that we got to go meet up with them. We took them to the park. We left there and we were like, oh my word, that was exhausting. And like we came home and we're just like dead, and we're like, oh my word, what have we done? What have we done? These kids are sweet as pie, but man, they were exhausting. The running joke is if you have one child, they can't fight with anyone but themselves. And if you have 2 kids, they can only fight with each other. If 3 kids, they can only fight among the 3 of them. 4, the math works out so that A can fight with B, C, or D. B can fight with, so it's like an exponential change in the room. And, we say like, if you take like 1 kid to the library or 2 kids to the library, even, it's a joy and you're having fun. 4 kids is like a troop. We have a system and a plan and a strategy. We definitely have found a rhythm. When they first moved in, we were highly, highly structured, which we learned was really good for them, especially for kids from situations like theirs that, their whole life has been unstructured. And, that definitely helped us kind of get to that rhythm.
We have like a sort of a running thread of like, here's what we can expect from our day. And the kids just love that and they need it.
And the kids really gravitated towards that. And that's sustained us to this day where we can say, we need you to do your routine, and that certainly helped for us as we were learning how to be parents to say like, we suddenly have 4 kids. We need somebody to do some part of this. So let's do our routine. So it's like, all right, Harper, can you help Virginia brush her teeth? We all go do that. You two, let's do this thing. Let's pair off and work through the routines. And now they know like their morning routines and their night routines. And like, that really helped us manage the house and learn how to be parents and, give us a little bit of breathing room. Structure was extremely, extremely helpful.
It was felt in their bodies, like the very first time we met them in person and we went and picked them up from their foster home. Our kids came out the door and our son came running to us and we said, Mommy, Daddy. And we had like never even, like our skin cells had never met his skin cells before, like there was just something that was unusual about that. But that's how prime they were for family. They just wanted it so badly. But it's like, we did this together and we're in this together.
It is not an understatement to say that this is the hardest thing that we've ever done in our entire life. But what I also want to say is that it's also so incredibly worth it.
We went 33 years without knowing them. Our story collided with theirs. It was the most difficult thing, like he said. But gosh, it has just been so freaking rewarding. If your question is, should I or shouldn't I? Like, probably you should, like I certainly don't think adoption is for everybody. Foster care is not for everybody, but like if you think it's for you and the question is siblings or not, like do it, because they're just the most wonderful, weird
little buddies.
Little buddies.
Yeah.
We're just really, really proud of them.